He was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee. He was a really unique player, I think.
Welcome.
Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang
Here
Lee.
at CRM Cafe, and we're ready to watch an exciting match between Young Lee and Miguel Almaraz. This is the last day before we get into the single elimination round. This is the singles tournament. We're about to lag. Scorers.
He was a really unique player, I think.
Young Yu has won.
Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.
Makes the break shot. He gets a pretty good position. So
he was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.
In doing so, just missed the red. Had he hit that red, he would have won the lead. Just shy. Miguel Almaraz from Mexico is looking at seeing if he can thin this white. If he can do so. Very, very thin.
He was a really unique player, I think.
Find hole.
Great player and unique player also.
Wow,
nobody was like Sang Lee.
Here. Very unfortunate.
He was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee. He was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee. He was a really unique player, right? Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.
Just gonna go to the end rail. Just a little bit too little English. Englishman has a run of 3 to make 4 points.
He was a really unique player, right? Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.
A little bit of defense. Look for the long, long forward. Swing the other ball. It's a good try.
He was a really unique player, right? Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.
No English to the short rail. Short, long, short. Maybe not. Very well. Just gets kissed out in the last one. It's a great effort, though. Line was true.
He was a really unique player, right? Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.
Alvarez wasted no time. He's going to draw this into the ball. To make that every time. He breaks the ice.
He was a really unique player, right? Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.
Out of English. Just barely misses the shot. Very good try. Young's looking at possibly maybe going cross table off the red. Oh, he's looking at a bank shot. He's going to go cushion first. Off the top of the yellow and then slide deep into the corner with English. A little bit of speed here. Oh no, he played a tiki. Oh, sorry about that. Couldn't see the angle. Nice shot. Looks like Youngwoo's left himself a cross table shot. Plays pretty well, except that there's a kiss he needs to contend with. So that's maybe why he's not shooting it. He's going to play this one from to the end rail first. Long, short, short, long. Oh, what a beautiful hit. Absolutely perfect. And now I see him going 4 rails off the end rail. Okay, sure. Oh, he's going to go forward. Okay, so short, long, natural around. Wonderful shot. And he's rewarded with a natural. And he'll just make sure he cuts this yellow to the short, banks it to the short rail to keep it out of play with the red. Hits it very nicely, is rewarded again. Anytime you land on the inside of the ball like that with the opponent, with the other ball on the other side of on the other corner, you get around the table shot. Now he's going to go around the table 3 rails. Just like to take a look at where he's going to cut that red ball, because that's going to make a difference. He's going to make sure he doesn't cut it into a kiss, knock it out of the way. Oh, he found an opportunity to play a tiki here. So let's take a look at this tiki. This should yield a nice position too if he makes it. Very nice. Youngwoo is the defending champion, 2-time consecutive defending champion. It would be amazing if he wins this event for the 3rd time in a row. That's obviously what he's gunning for. And the way he's playing, he's really making it look like that's exactly what he's going for. Perfect position again. 4 rails here, and you'll just have to be very careful in cutting the red ball so it's not in the way of the 4th rail. Will he get the kiss? Passes the kiss expertly, and that's a run of 7. And still with a very open position. The short angle, which should yield more points. A little bit too long, and he really wanted to make that, but that's a good run of 8. It really sets the tone of this match. Cross table here. Drop in. Just doesn't hook enough, quite enough. It's very good effort though. He almost made that. Just needed that a little bit more hook into the corner. Very sensitive shot. And he's right back at the table. Looks like Youngdu's going to try to play this 4 rails. Short, long, short, long. Just doesn't hook quite enough. So Alvarez here looking at a 4 rail shot. He doesn't want to play the 5 rail because there's a kiss in there, so he's going to play the 4 rail. He's still going to manage the red ball kiss. He barely passes it. Very nice. He needs to get some momentum in this game. Just looking for the opportunities and the positions. So far, Youngdu's just really taking advantage of all his opportunities and playing very solidly. He's got to catch a 3rd rail right before this red ball. Let's see if he can do it. Little kiss. Just misses. So Youngdu can actually go off either side of this ball. Chooses to go off the left side. Short, long, long, and attacks the corner. Oh. Oh no, he's going to the long rail. Catches it a little bit. I think it almost looks like he hit both the long and the short at the same time. In any case, he didn't quite turn out of that corner the way he wanted to. And so he misses the shot. Almaraz needs to take advantage of these opportunities, but sometimes you just don't get good positions. A little too much English, goes through the hole. Such a sensitive shot when you're going directly into the cushion. The English off that first rail can grab or not completely change the trajectory of the ball. So Youngdu looking to slice this red, make sure it doesn't bank into the yellow, and then keep it flat. Can't hit it too full, he's got to hit this little thing. Judges the hook, just misses. So a few missed innings, but still a very good start. And Almaraz needs to see some of these opportunities. He hasn't been getting the easiest shots. For example, this shot looks quite kissy. He's got to do something to sort of pass this kiss. Oh, it was close. He wanted to just hit it slightly thinner, and he could have passed that kiss. And if he did, he probably would have scored. But it was a good effort. And with such a short race, this big 12-2 lead right in the first 4 innings really sets the tone of the entire match. And Alvarez, he's really just trying to get his own momentum. He's not playing defense yet. He knows he can score, so he needs to capitalize on some of these mistakes. Very thin hit here. Perfect. Now, to feather thin this red looks almost impossible. So he might hit a bank shot actually. I mean, if he can fan this red, he can get short. But it's a very thin hit. He just has to almost tickle the ball. Let's see if he does it. He's trying. He's having a second look. He doesn't want to get a double kiss. If he moves the red more than 3 millimeters, he's going to double kiss it. Yep, he's going to go for the bank shot. If he goes into the bank shot, he'd be pretty unlucky not to spin out of that. Spin out of the corner, so it's a bank shot into a ticky. And Youngie knows the rails, so very makeable shot. Just hits it too thin. I mean, too deep in the corner. So an opportunity for Almaraz, and scores. He's right in this. It's just he hasn't had the opportunities yet. And now they're starting to come, but he has to make sure he makes them. This is 5 rails. Does that red get in the way? A little bit of a kiss. It's okay. He did put a good hit on that. Gets a little bit of a lucky roll, but he gets this short angle. Which he makes, but now he's cut the yellow ball into the middle of the short rail, which is always presents problems. He can play this up and down. Short, long, short, with a very flat ball. Oh, finds a very good line. Passes the kiss perfectly, and that's a 4. Now I think he can actually play this on the inside of the ball, but he's going to play it on the outside of the ball. Beautiful. Almost hit the ball first, but it was a nice shot. And he's rewarded. Almaraz is making his move. The balls are opening up nicely for him. This should score. And he should, as long as he's not stuck behind this red. A little unlucky with the leave here, but he should be able to find a solution somehow. He's close to the ball, so maybe he can. Maybe he can get a perfect hit on it. Now it's just a matter of finding the rails. Short, long, short could work if he can pass the kiss. He's looking at playing, sort of saying it a little off the ball and then playing it short. Short, long, long, back up. And I think this lay is really good. Ooh, he played it too short. That's a run of 6, and that brings him to 8 points. Now Youngyu will make sure he cuts this yellow to the left side of the red to avoid the kiss and also get short. So long, short, long. Oh, he hit it full. Now he gets a kiss. So first real mistake. I think he just hit that a little bit fuller than he was trying to. He's well familiar with that kiss, I'm sure. And Alvarez doubles the rail to the natural position. Finds the 4-rail position. Now he just needs to make sure that when he makes this, he doesn't cut that red 2 rails to interfere with the white. So he hits it full and manages that kiss beautifully. He's making his move. Trying to keep this momentum. Actually looking at dropping this in. Oh no, he's going to play this short, long, long. Right to the middle of the other long rail. Ooh, and he just gets kissed out. Let's take a look at that happens there. The white ball banks. He probably was trying to bank that right in the hole, but just kisses it out. It's a good effort. It was on a good line. Just maybe hit the ball a little too thin. And so Youngyu looking to play 3 rails off the red, or 5 rails off the red. Oh, 3 rails. Okay. Just misses. So the first 4 innings was all Youngyu. Had a few tough positions, and then Miguel Almaraz comes right back. A couple of misses by a hair, and Youngyu should be very happy that he's been left with a ticky here. He will almost certainly play this ticky, and he could do so. It's a natural ticky that he could just roll in. Probably have an open shot. We'll make sure he makes this first. Perfect. Now let's see what kind of angle he has here. He could play a very flat short angle, which I think he'll do. That should yield a very good shot next. So, but it is sensitive. Let's see. Does he have the speed? It's a little slow. Just makes it. I mean, he had to hit his, he didn't want to hit it too fast so he wouldn't have an angle. But he did hit that very slow. Just connects. He's going to snake this underneath with draw. Just didn't have enough draw. Didn't get the action. And the players will now take a mid-game break. We'd like to thank Predator CRM, Predator Billiard Lights, highrockstore.com, CRM Cafe, USBA, and the room for putting this beautiful tournament together, covered with brand new Simonis cloth. Players have been, the tournament has been running very, very smoothly, and everybody's really having a great time. We can't take for granted anymore that you have nice tournaments to play in. And so in this respect, we're very thankful for Michael Kang, the owner of CRM Cafe, to put this event on, for Predator CRM Qs to put this, to help make this possible. This is a 10,000 added event. Check out the Sangli New Butterfly Predator Carom Qs at the High Rock store. A beautiful line of commemorative cues from the great Sangli, the American three-cushion hero of many, myself included.
Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sangli. He was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sangli. He was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sangli. He was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee. He was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.
Okay, we're back. Players are back from their mid-game break. Before the break, Youngju started out charged forward with 12 points in 4 innings. And then Miguel answered. Oh, wow. Beautiful kiss passing work by Almaraz. So I was saying Youngju charged forward in the first 4 innings with a 12. And then Alvarez came back with a 6 and a 2 to bring it to 10-13 before Youngju made another 2. And now directly back from the break, Alvarez passes a very delicate kiss, and it looks like he's here to play. Wow, what a nice feather thin hit. Just short, but a little defense here, and it's probably a good strategy, seeing how well Youngju has started. Alvarez is a great offense player, but he also knows how to defend and wear down an opponent. It's usually the cumulative effect of defensive shots that can slow down a player as offensive as Youngju. Looks like he's going to try a cross table here with lots of spin. The spin taking effect on that rail and then spinning over. A wonderful shot. Almost makes it. Very close. He went over to check. A beautiful effort. A beautiful effort by Youngju. And but he leaves Alvarez a natural 4-railer that probably will have more points to follow, because he executed the position almost perfectly. He can play this off of the red or the white. Depends on how he wants to get at, which one he feels like he can get out of the kiss. Plays his 5 rails. Beautiful. Just catches the outside. He would have liked to hit that full, obviously, and stay between the balls, but he'll take the point. Alvarez will now play a 4 or 5 rail shot from the end rail, thin off the left side of the white. Finds a great line. need to have great mechanics to make a shot like that. The correct action, perfect hit, everything's good. In the meantime, Alvarez makes a beautiful short, long shot. He might not be able to. I think he'll make this 3 rails, short, long, short. I don't know if he can come short and hit 2 long rails. Oh, he can. Okay, that's great. That's a beautiful shot. Staying in perfect position here. Almaraz showing an incredible resolve and level of consistency here to come back from behind and come back after Youngwoo started so strong. Oh, and he gets a kiss. And that's a run of 7. Youngwoo has a 4-rail shot off the right side, but it's quite sensitive. Might have to put a little bit of right English, or go deep in the corner with little English. Ooh. He hit a little too deep. And it gives the inning right back to Alvarez, who probably still has some momentum. A very impressive last 5 innings from Alvarez, scoring 16 points in the last 5 innings. And just missing by a hair. So, you see the first 4 innings, a 3 average by Youngwoo, and then nearly 3 average by Alvarez in the second part. Both of these players really gunning for this tournament. Almaraz coming all the way from Mexico. Just misses the. Oh, he made it. Let's take a look at that. If you can see it. Tough angle. You could probably play a long short without kissing, but it will be close. very close to the kiss. Let's see how he passes it. Long, long, long. What a great solution. He opens it up again. Four rails. Or maybe three if he draws it. Oh, four rails. Beautiful shot. To tie it back up again. And now, what does he have? It's always challenging. If he feathers the red on the inside, he can go short, but then it's going to be very close to a kiss. That red ball looks like a big problem, but he's aiming right at it, and he looks like, oh no, he's going outside the ball. He's going to spin in those three rails with a slow ball. Let's see what happens. It's going to go to the end rail with maximum English. But not quite enough angle. That's a nice run of three to tie it up. So shooting lefty, Alvarez looking to play it short, long, long. Just misses it. So close. And now Youngyu with the makeable shot here. He's looking at it off the red, but I think he'll probably end up shooting this off the white. Oh no, sorry, he's white. He's looking at possibly playing a rail first into the right side of the red, and then getting two more rails into the yellow. That's one option. Or he can actually double the rail off the red, but he's looking at the shot I originally suggested. He's looking for his first rail. He wants to hit. I'm very curious as to what he's going to do here. Yes, he's going to play cushion first to the right side of the red and try to catch two more rails behind the yellow. He's going to need a little speed here. Perfect. It's a beautiful shot, really. Perfectly judged. Catches just the right amount of ball with the right amount of spin, right amount of English, and right speed. Beautiful. So he makes that beautiful shot to break safety, and now he's going to try to continue with the open table shots here. The 5 cushion looks very kissy. He's going to pass the red very close, and the yellow is also going to pass the red very close, weaving intricately to avoid the kisses. He avoids all of them by hitting it 3 cushions. That was his solution to pass the kisses I was thinking about, but good effort on a very difficult shot. A nice idea to go 3 rails to avoid all the kiss problems. But when you're curving the ball like that on the table, there's a lot of judgment involved. And sometimes if you misread the table, you can miss. So short, long, long. Alvarez. just catches a little bit too much. The table gets a little stickier as the innings add up. Not that this is long innings. It's only 15 innings so far. So a feather thin hit. Feather thin hit on this yellow, and maybe he can go 4 rails. Not easy. But Young-Yu makes it look easy. Just almost gets kissed out on that. Super thin. 7 rails, is that what he's looking at? Passes the kiss just slightly. Wow, it was a very good shot. He was trying to play a 7 rail backup, but he had to pass the red by a millimeter, pass the kiss by a millimeter, and then go around and back it up. If he had passed that kiss, he probably would have made it. Alvarez stuns over to make a 5 cushion line. Perfect. The momentum just keeps going back and forth. This is an incredible game. A very exciting matchup. Can he pass the kiss? He's thinking about driving the red to his left, passing the kiss by 2 millimeters, and then that's what he's looking at. I don't know if he can do it. He can. He's going to go off the white, but this is a demanding hit. Little safety here. He'll just feather this. Feather thin. The defense is there. So's the offense. What a nice shot. Beautiful. Ties it up at 20. And he opens it up. He could stun this to the long rail. Not with that. No. And he puts a little bit too much English. He was trying to hit a little bit more ball, I'm sure. But with that distance and high speed, sometimes you can't get the hit you want. So Young-Yu's going to try to stun this to the short rail and spin out of this corner. Lots of English. Catch the third rail right behind the red. See if he does it. Oh, he played it thin on the other side. Beautiful. I didn't know he had that angle. Hit it perfectly. Now we're in the end game now, and Young-Yu would like to play the short angle, but that red poses all kinds of problems with the yellow. He can cut that red into that hole, bank it into that hole, which is I think what he's looking at. But he can't hit the red into the yellow. That's the problem with this shot. He does it perfectly. Beautiful execution. Not easy to do what he just did. Now, I do believe he has a feather thin hit off this yellow. Or you can hit the left side of the red and just roll it into the corner. That's what he's looking at the line. He's looking at the line to the corner. It's a little bit too full. They're a little too full. Beautiful shot by Almaraz. So important to respond immediately. Almaraz looking for a 5-railer here. Deep in the corner, misses all the kisses, hits it perfectly. Ties it up at 22. This is a slugfest. And many options. He keeps all of his options open. Alvarez just needs to pass this kiss, which he does perfectly, and takes the lead. It's just going back and forth here, guys. Now this is a tough shot. He can go off the red to the short rail with a lot of English, and I think that's what he's going to do. And he'll probably hit the red pretty full, attack the white, and go back. Oh, he drew it. He drew it. What a beautiful shot. Oh, wonderful shot. He drew it and gets it, stays in position. Now he can clip this red or go off the white. He's got choices. I think he'll play off the red here. Slice it a little bit to the left, but there's a hole here. He'll have to make sure he gets this. He plays it long. Beautiful. Takes no chances. That's a 5. And now he's rewarded here with a shot off the left side of the red, which will keep the table opened up. He jumps right on it. Beautiful hit. Seems like every 5 innings he runs 6 or 7. That's for 6. No, this is a thin hit. Beautiful touch. A wonderful touch and perfect line. Almaraz is now playing for 3, and he's got a wide open table. Let's see where he drives this yellow, or the white, where he drives the white for position, because I think he's going to make this. Just has to avoid a little hole behind. Oh, he gets kissed. That's a beautiful run of 7. And Young Yu must respond. does. Just hits it. Very nice shot. Now is his opportunity. Alvarez has been slugging Youngyu with these 6-7s, 2 7s and a 6. And that's how he responded to Youngyu's initial 8. And Youngyu has to respond right now. There's no tomorrow. But if anybody can respond, it's Youngyu. He's coming right back. A 2 and in perfect position for a 5-railer. A 5-railer where the red ball is just going to come closer to the other side of the table and probably open up. He just has to make sure that he doesn't kiss that red after 5 rails. Let's see the shot. Did he pass the kiss? Oh, that's the kiss after 5 rails. It was a good effort, very good effort. It's hard to judge that kiss. Alvarez, super spin. Does he have the spin on this last rail? Looks like he does. Oh, and he just gets kissed out. So he gets back to the table unscathed. Youngyu's happy to be back at the table. He's a little too close to he's close to his work, just a little too close to his work. If you can slice this red away from the yellow, then it would be nice. Not to judge the action perfectly and almost not move the red. And he does. He does it perfectly. That's a beautiful shot. What a touch. He knew he might have tickled the red, moved the other ball, but he judged it perfectly. Wonderful shot. So sensitive. So wide open here. Once again, perfect. And he's right behind him by 1 point. With a good line to score. No kisses here. In fact, he's looking to run out here. He should have a good position once he hits the shot. Perfect. Ties it up, playing for 3. And now, if he goes deep into this corner here, he can play it directly long, which I think is what he'll do. Just needs to pass a kiss with the red. Or he can feather this and go short and just barely move the red. He could do that too. And if he does that, he'll have a nice shot. He's going aggressive, I think. No, he's going to go thin. He's going thin. Just a little short. Wow, this is exciting. Ties it up at 27 apiece. But leaves Miguel a ticky with an automatic position. And a position to make another pint. That shot that Youngyu just made might have been his last turn at the table. If he had made that, he would have had an easy position. He was going for the position. This is a very important shot. Does he make it? He does. Boy, this Almaraz is a tough cookie. And it looks like he has a ticky opportunity again. 2 tickies. Withdraw if he just gets that white out of the way, and he plays it game. What a wonderful game. A very nice 19 innings. And, you know, both players played super well that match. You know, you can't really say that Youngyu lost it. You know, he was aggressive and he just made a tiny mistake. And Alvarez really played very well at the end of the game. He started out with like, you know, seven innings and only 2 points, but finished 28 points. 28 points in the last 11 innings. So a wonderful game Alvarez put together. Very, very strong. I'd like to thank Predator CRM and CRM Cafe for putting together this Predator CRM Open USBA 3-cushion event. It's getting very exciting here, and I hope you'll join us for more action in the coming rounds. Predator Arena Lights, CRM Cafe, iRockStore.com, Predator CRM cues. Check out the new Sang Lee cues, beautiful Predator butterfly cues that just got released with the Predator CRM Revo shafts that have caught the billiard world by storm. Simonis cloth that we're playing on, beautiful conditions, perfect conditions. I'm Ira Lee, thanks for joining us, and please join us for the next match coming up very shortly. Okay, see you guys.
He was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee. He was a really unique player, I think. Great player and unique player also. Nobody was like Sang Lee.